Hey guys, Rolled here. I'm here with award-winning author Maia Gonzalez.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. We didn't win an award, all of us.
Oh, okay, all of us? All right,
Yeah,
I'll take
yeah.
it. But yeah, just here with Maia, going to interview her about a few things. One is about our first book, The Eloteman Goes to College. And for another video, it's going to be about our new book coming out in November called My Librarian is a Spy.
So I am Maia. I am the author of our little kind of group. I'm actually a librarian as my career, so I read a lot of like books and things. But kind of like Rolled story is I have other interests and other things that I like in my life, and one of them was writing stories.
Yeah, your sister, my wife, Charlamagne, she's the same way. She's got multiple hobbies and interests as well. So
yeah, but I think it's fun. It's kind of like it's never too late to do something different and do something that you want to do, because why not?
Mm-hmm. Okay, besides being a librarian and an award-winning author, what have your new interests or hobbies been lately?
Oh man, so many things. I think one of the main things that us writing a book has taught me is that you can really just learn something new and do something. So I've learned how to sew. I've been sewing. I do a lot of gardening. I do a lot of like home renovation stuff, mainly because I don't want to pay someone to do it. So I end up learning how to do it, which is really fun. I really like it. Yeah, just I like picking up new things. Maybe like I want to do Muay Thai.
Okay, that's fun.
You talked about jujitsu. I don't really, it's not my favorite, but some sort of fighting seems fun.
Yeah, jiu-jitsu is a little too close. And
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Very,
it's a little sweaty.
Yes, very sweaty. Do you want to plug in your Instagrams to show off your DIY?
Oh, sure. Yeah, my Instagram and my TikTok is the same. It's Maia Gonzo.
Mm-hmm.
And I just post a lot of random things. So it could be a home video. It could be something of me sewing. It could be something of me teaching Zumba, because I forgot I also teach Zumba at the public library for free because it's fun.
So since this has been a 4 or 5-year-old book, do we still get invited to read for this specific book?
Yeah. So people really like this one, it's a great story. And I think it's really reflective of the community that we live in, and people can really see themselves in it and see people that look like them in it. And the story is so like kind of easy to recognize within our community, right? Mm-hmm. That story of like an Eloteman or, a street vendor, things like that. So it really resonates with schools. And I think that us being in education and the book promoting such a good like story and depiction of people, I think it's like always new to someone, or we're always going to a different school, or yeah, we get it a lot. That's probably our most requested one, is the Eloteman Goes to College.
Are you surprised of how successful this book has been?
I mean, no, because it's good. I think, no, honestly, like for reals, I think that when we first started it, because it was so like, Roll downplays how kind of this came about, but it really was like we were just all sitting saying, hey, we should write something, you guys should illustrate it. It really just was like that. It's so crazy how it came about, I think. I hate to be this person, but sorry, it is good. And like this continued success that we have, I think it doesn't surprise me, because it is so good, And I think we knew going in. And yeah, that first year, those first kind of things where people were telling us, and when we won that award, right, that like first year that it was out, I think it maybe gave me a big head or something, or it just made me really confident in what we did and what we have.
I guess for me, when we started working on it, I was in nursing school. Yeah. So I was in a different space.
It was crazy. That was crazy.
So, I mean, I feel like you guys had more confidence. You and Shalmi had more confidence going into it than I had,
Yeah.
because I was just trying to survive.
That's so
school.
true. Yeah. And I think like we also didn't really know what we were gonna do with it. Like we knew we wanted to make it. And every time, every step that we took, it was just so like, okay, I guess we're doing this. Okay, we found a printer. Okay. Like it was kind of surprising to us that we kept going. I think, we never came in with like, okay, we're going to write this book and we're going to get these illustrations and we're going to sell 1,000 copies and then we're going to run out. We're going to have to sell 500 more. And, it was never like that.
Yeah.
So it was like, yeah, I bet for you, just like doing the illustrations and not really seeing the other stuff, you probably like turned around and you're like, hey, what? When did all this happen?
Yeah. I mean,
Or it's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, to be honest, I mean, it didn't hit me until we had the book release party. I mean, that was just when it came out, but the amount of people that came and the people that showed up and they showed a lot of support. I was really surprised. I just graduated too, so it was like a big, huge surprise for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know this. Shalami told me that you presented it to 3 publishers before we decided to.
Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I think, man, I don't know how it kind of happened. I think maybe I was just like looking around sometime, or maybe a conversation that, me and Shallow had of like, okay, what are we gonna do now? Like, hey, Rolled has the page. Now what, right? It's like, okay, it's just starting to happen. So now what do we do with it? So I think I was like researching, and I found a couple publishers that, focused on the type of audience and the type of book that we had, right? Because a lot of publishers or publishing houses, they're looking for something specific. And usually it is something like Latino or uplifting, right? There's kind of like these genres that publishers have. And I kind of knew that because like of me being a librarian. I think I tried like a bigger one. I probably tried like a bigger, like a Scholastic or kind of like a children's one. I think I did one of those, but then I found an agent, and then I found a publishing house. So they all have it's called a query, where you query your work. And then depending on how it's listed, people can go and look at it and see if they want it, right? And if they want it, then they'll email you back. And if they don't, then they don't email you back, right?
Oh, okay.
That's kind of like how it works. And then all of them were a little bit different on what they wanted. They wanted just the words. They didn't want the illustrations, and we had some of them already. Yeah. So on some of those, I did just do it and kind of see what happens. And then what I've learned through that was people don't want, or publishers, agents, they can't really, or they don't want to shop around a book that has illustrations already. Like they either want the words, or the illustrator is just a freelance illustrator, right? They have, a lot of these publishing houses, they have illustrators that they work with. So they really they want the words because they will put an illustrator with it, right? And that's like, I don't even know how they do that. It's probably like do they like an art style? I don't really know. I don't really know that side, right? I don't think you're gonna find out.
Yeah, I guess. Shoot.
But yeah, I never got a response back, and I probably could have queried it more. But again, it was kind of like, no, I'm confident in what we have, and I also researched that we can self-publish. So guess what? We're gonna do that.
How much research went into self-publishing?
That one, I mean, way more. I think for sure, but it didn't sound as hard, honestly.
Oh, okay, all right.
It didn't. I think you know what? Actually, it didn't sound as hard as what we would have to do, and potentially how our story had to change than I wanted. Right? I was really, really confident in our story and in how the illustrations were turning out. And to me, it wasn't worth finding a publisher and trying to get picked up that way. And maybe things would change. It wouldn't be how it was. Yeah. So that was more important to me. So I think that's why it led to self-publishing. I felt like that was the only answer that I wanted.
Okay. Well, I didn't know this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think we've ever talked about this.
Yeah, not really. It also forced us to do a lot of work, right? Because as being self-published, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
And it's like the give or take, right? You have like the pros and the cons. And I guess I decided for all of us that was the...
No, I think that was...
I was like, hey, we're going to self-publish and we're going to do all this work. And it's going to be all this work for a lot of time, but we're going to do it.
So why isn't our book on Amazon?
It's because we're self-published. So being self-published and not printing through Amazon, we can do it. It's just we would have to set up an Amazon account and, you know, monitor those types of things. Maybe down the line, that's something that we can think about. Or, you know, if we really want to make this business a business, then that's something that we could do. But yeah, I think we have our own struggles of being self-published and using a printer overseas. Is we don't have kind of like easy ways to do it. It's a product, right? And we have to figure out how we want to sell it. So that is why we don't use Kindle printing. It's like called KDP. We don't use that. We use our own. And we don't use like anyone else's. There's a couple publishers and booksellers that have their own.
Yeah, so why didn't we use like KDP or any of those type of printers for our book?
I looked around and I kind of priced out what would be best for us and what would make more sense. And they're really expensive. And especially on Amazon, if you print through there, they decide the pricing. And sometimes there's flash sales and maybe your book goes on sale. So you don't really make a lot of profit when you print with them because they are kind of doing whatever they want. And for them to, they only print certain sizes. They only do paperback. And I really wanted a hardcover book with the book jacket because I'm a librarian and I know that those book jackets are really important. And being hardcover is really important because it makes the book last longer.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
Because a paperback book in a library, a kid's book, it's like, it's got 2 checkouts and then it's ripped.
Okay, is that the only reason why?
Basically those 2 things is we can control the pricing and how they wanted to print, the printing requirements. I wanted something. I used to do fun stuff at the kids' library.
Would you ever go back to elementary?
Heck no.
Oh no! Okay,
those kids are dirty.
Oh shoot!
For real, it was like the coolest because I would like just play games with them.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I didn't really like to, when I was a librarian, I didn't really like to do story time all the time. I would do it sometimes, but they do that a lot in their classroom. So I didn't really want to do like story time every time I came in the library. So I would do like musical chairs with the books. So I would put a bunch of books at the tables and I would have the kids go like play musical chairs, and when the music stopped, they had to pick a book from one of the tables. Or like the little kids would come and I would teach them a dance.
Oh.
Or like with the bigger kids, we would do like Mad Libs, like on the board. So I would do like that kind of stuff in the library.
Yeah.
But like that was super fun. But also I had never been more sick. Like I would get the cold. I got the flu for the first time when I worked at a elementary school, because the books, they're like licking them, they're like they're disgusting. Every time I touched a book, I would do hand sanitizer because they were so nasty, right? It's germs everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had never gotten sick the amount of times then when I worked at an elementary school library, so I would not go back for that reason.
Okay, all right, that's a good reason.
Yeah. But I do love to go and like visit classrooms. I love like playing with kids and it's so fun, but I would never choose that as my job again.
It's a hazardous environment.
Yeah, I much rather enjoy being where I am.
Okay. All right. Well, let's wrap up this part of the video, because I think that's a perfect segue into our new book that's coming out called My Librarian is a Spy.
And she is. And we all are.
Yes. But, okay, is there anything you wanted to leave off for this video, talking about the Eloteman Goes to College?
My inspiration about the Eloteman Goes to College, I think it came from me being in an elementary school library and reading the books. some of them were great and I would be like in tears. And some of them were just so silly to me and the kids would love them. So I wanted to, or I think reading those stories, I was like, I could write a book. Why not? And I really liked when I would do story time, I really liked the books that had a message, right? The silly ones are fun, but I think even me as the person reading it, I got something from reading this children's book, right? And the audience, the kids, they will get that too. But I love children's books that can tell a story and can reach people at all ages. And so I really wanted to write one like that. And I think the Eloteman, especially where I was at, like the kids would be like, the Eloteman, you know? So that is like a colloquial term that we have in our community. So yeah, I was like, what if the Eloteman goes to college? The Eloteman goes to college. Okay, let's write a story.
Yeah.
And that's like how it happened in my head, honestly. But I think deep down, right, it was, I wanted to write a story about people in our community that we see that isn't something that you see like celebrated in a lot of places. And I also knew that it's important for us as creators and storytellers to create what we want to see and to create it for people like us. Like, I think that is what it is, right? We want to see creators create things that are like themselves. And I wanted to see something that was created for people about my people, you know? And this isn't necessarily like only for, you know, Latinos or whatever, but really just like the people that we see in our community, you know, like the people every day that are so just like we see them all the time, right? That's what I wanted to see. And I think it being a story where it is a lot about him as, you know, being an Eloteman and going on his little spots and seeing all the people and doing that, and what the purpose is behind it, right? So his daughter can have a good life and so that she can go to college, and then, you know, now that hard work is done, he can go to college, right? Because again, it's never too late to do what you want to do. And I'm a big proponent of education, and it was kind of like all that mashed together.
Yeah. No, I think, I know it was a group effort. However, I feel like we wouldn't have this book without you and your idea.
Well, nah, I'm just kidding.
So, no, I think you did a great job. And I think you led us as a team.
Sorry to jump in, but you just said like we are a team. And I think that, I don't know, I feel like we all like, we work together really well, and our brains, like, we have the same kind of like how we see things. And maybe even I thought like, hey, I'm gonna write this story, but I think I knew also deep down that like, hey, the people in my family, like, they're gonna think this is cool too. Like, no one is ever gonna be like, oh, it's weird that we have these ideas, and like, hey, what ifs, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're all really supportive of when we start new things or like learn new things. So I feel like I wouldn't have even created the book if I didn't think that the people in my life would have supported. Yeah, you know, and that comes from just like us being a family and you know, how we interact with each other. So yeah, maybe I led the team with my idea, but I wouldn't have had the idea if our family wasn't the way that it is, you know?
Okay, well.
I really think so.
Yeah, no. Okay.
But yeah, my ideas are so good. And like, you know, I'm the team captain. I'm not just kidding.
No, I'm really excited to keep doing what we're doing. I mean, I've talked about it in my other videos. Like, I don't really care for like quitting my job, or like I'm not doing this to make a living out of it. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
And I just want to enjoy it. So I think that's what we're doing, and I think we're doing a good job.
Yeah,
enjoying
I think so too. Yeah, it does feel fun and it feels exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm so excited about The Librarian is a Spy, because I got to work with you, rolled a lot more, and we're doing something different with this book. So yeah, come to the next video to find out more.
Yeah. All right.